Hello, my beautiful friends, my name is Khoreva and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a professional ballet dancer and today I'm excited to react to another portion of the viral ballet TikToks. I love them so much, so let's jump in. Okay? My heart. Oh goodness. Oh. Dear Lord, this is so endearing and so cute, but also so funny. I don't even know what to say. It's just, let's watch it once again. Okay, is it just the costume or is it the special effect? I think it's just the costume. Anyone wants to stage a ballet about minions? I think it would be really fun. Okay, let's move on. When your ballet teacher pulls up wearing this fit. Okay.
These niggas don't got enough. Boy, he got that shit on though. These niggas don't got enough.
What does the girl say?
He got that shit on though.
Every single ballet teacher, it seems like every single ballet teacher wears that, especially at the academies. It feels like it's their uniform of some sort, but it's just the comfortable clothes, actually. And it's ballet teachers wear very, very specific clothes because they need the students to see every detail that they're showing. So, for example, of course, being ballet teacher is a huge responsibility because you need to show everything very, very right for the students to be able, especially the little ones, you know, for them to be able to catch by looking at you, to catch the right principle of doing the move. So, especially now, studying at Vaganova for getting my degree in methodology, in teaching, my coaches, my teachers at Vaganova, when I was passing the exams just right now, they were telling me to show everything very, very, very correct, and they were correcting me when I was showing the combinations for the first grade of Vaganova methodology. And I realized that the teacher, he takes that much responsibility and it's like really crazy. But also, of course, you have to wear very nice, comfortable, because you spend literally like 24 hours at the academy, because you really care about your students, and all of the teachers, they are so dedicated to their work. But also it has to be really showing all of the details. So hence it's black, it's moderately slim fit, and it has to breathe. And also these sneakers with this instep, I think the sneakers are just showing the arches. And let me tell you, these teachers' sneakers, they really show, they really make your feet look super beautiful. And we as students, when we were studying at Vaganova, we were really dreaming about purchasing these sneakers because we didn't have that much money and we didn't earn our own money. So we dreamed about purchasing them, but now I think it's, we don't find any need in these anymore, but it's just a very fun memory. But yeah, it seems like every single ballet teacher wears this attire. Okay, so this TikTok says that I wear something like a cabbage. So I dress up as a cabbage to the ballet class. Okay, the choreographer says it's already warm in the studio. Let's take off all of the warm-up. And me, who planned to cancel out the breakfast in the morning to hide the breakfast and didn't plan to work hard during the class. The warm-ups in ballet, they're really important. And for me personally, clothes, as I was already telling in the previous video, they make a huge difference because they really, how you feel, strangely, weirdly enough, depends on the clothes so much in ballet. For example, if you put on the tight tights or something, the tight leotard, it really can create different things. It can do things to you. But during studying at Vaganova, I was never that girl who wanted to put on a lot of warm-ups, and neither am I right now, because when I want to feel every muscle of my body, I feel like I need to really undress. So undress until the point, of course, but I need to undress up to the tights, leotard and a skirt. And it's the perfect attire for me for the class. Maybe it's leotard and shorts and tights and my flat ballet shoes, but usually it's leo skirt and tights. I love to exercise in the warm-ups for the warm-up portion of the class. and also to warm up in a lot of clothes, obviously to really break a sweat and to really feel very, very, very warm, because the warmer you are, the more ready you are for the class, especially during the winter months, during the colder months. It's super important because under warming up can cause really so many troubles, and it's the cause of a very, very high percentage of injuries. But whenever I feel ready, whenever I feel that my muscles are soft enough to continue working without the clothes on, I take them off because I need to feel my body. But sometimes there are these lazy days when I feel, well, not lazy days, but for example, a day after a performance, when you don't even feel like the muscles want to feel. So they hurt so much that you don't want to feel them. And then at these days, the warm-up clothes serve as a protection from already overworked muscles. So that's kind of my idea of how I use the warm-ups. But yeah, sometimes when you feel in all ballet dancers' lives, there is a point when we feel not beautiful, when we feel ugly looking in the mirror. And again, the warm-ups can save the day, unless there is a teacher who comes up to ruin the day and ruin your perfect plan with not taking off the warm-ups. That's the sad scenario though. But yeah, that's ballet life. That's ups and downs of ballet life. But going on stage will cancel all of the negativity out and will bring out the magic. Okay, let's move on. You give the people what they ask for. Right. Okay, so that's an X-ray of a ballet dancer on Pointe. And as for me, of course, I'm not a doctor. I was just passing the exams on anatomy at Khoreva Academy, and I just learned the bones and the joints. So I somewhat know where the joints are placed and the bones are placed and what are their names. But other than that, I'm not a doctor, of course. And for me, these X-rays look perfectly normal because that's what I do on a daily. I do my Pointe work, I do my ballet exercises, but yeah, for a person who is far from ballet, this might look terrifying because working in Pointe shoes causes deformation of the feet of ballerinas, and it's a huge thing at a first glance, because it shows how they really don't look like normal people's feet anymore after several years doing this. But at the same time, our feet are very, very strong with muscles and they are flexible, and they're just different breed of feet, if I can say so. So they start hurting, but I wouldn't say that it's as bad, because ballerinas will learn, ballet dancers in general, and any athletes, any people who do intense physical activity, they learn how to work with pain, and they learn how to manage. They learn their own ways of loading the right muscles, of stretching out nicely, of minimizing the risks of the injury, and of dealing with pain without any harm to the health. So not taking the nesteroid anti-inflammatory pills, but just managing from psychological aspect even. So we should not be afraid of pain, because it will always be there with us, and it's just pain. It's just one thing that I learned to understand, I think, or I'm on my way to understanding, is that the pain is just, I should not be afraid of it. And it's alright, because we can all tolerate the pain, but for ballet dancers, it's weird because we are afraid of pain, because it's a sign of and we should listen to the pain, but also we should be able, after consulting the specialist, after consulting the doctor, we should be able to let go and kind of manage it. So that's one thing to always work on psychologically, but other than that, we should be always very, very careful with working on Pointe, and we should be always stay in touch with the professional doctor, with the professional physician. That's my opinion. Okay, it kind of turned a little bit scientific here and psychological. Sorry for that, but let's move on to the fun stuff. Oh, it's a grandma, 90 years? 90 years? Really? No way. 90 years. This is incredible. This is so inspiring. Wait, she's gorgeous. She's really gorgeous. Beautiful. Look at that grace. Wow. So, continuing the topic of ballet as a habit, of this beautiful habit of doing this ballet class every day, I always remember the video of Sylvie Guillaume, one of the most legendary ballerinas out there. She ended her career now, but she lives in a rancho, and Daniel Simkin, the principal dancer, which I love watching the videos of and love his personality. So he took an interview with her, and she told him that on her rancho she has a bar and she does a ballet class every day. And it's also a beautiful story of continuing with this habit just for your own inner peace, for your own harmony, and just feeling beautiful, you know, feeling this inner beauty. And this for me is just a source of grand inspiration. And of course this video just shows it all of the different beautiful emotions. Have my huge respect. Right. Okay, yeah, that is true. The best and the worst thing that could happen is to stand at the same bar as your bestie, because it's lots of fun chatting with her, but it's also, you cannot remember any of the combinations that the teacher shows you. Like, this happens so many times at the Mariinsky Theater, and I love it, but I hate it at the same time. And there are different classes, you know, you always stay in a different place in a ballet company. You always take the different spot at the bar, you end up like in different places and different people around you. But every ballet class is unique and every mood for ballet class is unique. So I just like taking this opportunity of, you know, like flipping a coin for each ballet class. And if I end up staying near my bestie, it's a beautiful thing, and we can chat in moderation. And yeah, well, the eye contact sometimes can be funny, but we just have to, you know, breathe in, breathe out, and switch on our professional selves. But yeah, but when I'm not staying near, we could still make eye contact. So it's always fun. Ballet class is fun. So yeah, lots of shoes. Ballet boots with or without heels. No, stop it. Okay. I'm gonna just say one thing. Just maybe better wear pointe shoes, you know? Maybe pointe shoes are more aesthetically pleasing, they're more beautiful, they have a better story behind them. And I would just stay with pointe shoes without heels. That's my answer. All right, let's move on. My parent if dance didn't exist. Okay, I see what you mean here. Dance is expensive. It is. And especially buying all of these tights, leotards, pointe shoes, but we're not even talking about the health problems that we face, and not like it's not insurance problems, and you still have to spend lots of money on dealing with it. All of the massage creams, all of the gels for pain reducing, all of the rosin, band-aids, tutus, all of that stuff, the hairpins, the accessories. I think I didn't even call out all of the stuff that ballet requires. But yeah, well, but it pays off, doesn't it? It's just price we pay for beauty, I guess. And that's why we have to say big thank you, and always remember that we are super thankful for our parents who brought us there and who sacrificed many things. So yeah, not buying something for themselves, but rather buying another expensive injection for your daughter to continue dancing, to keep doing what she loves, and to keep believing in her, because it just takes a lot of belief. It takes a lot of faith. It's a leap of faith to be taking your child to ballet classes. and waiting for such a long time for them to finish the education, because at Vaganova it takes 8 years to study ballet, and before that, of course, you have to prepare for several years in modern reality, and it's just waiting, constantly monitoring, constantly being nervous about your child, and yeah, paying money. That's another aspect of it, but it just reminds me that I need to experience this gratitude more for my parents. But it also brings you together, I guess, together with your family when you're in unison, when you're doing the big thing. And yeah, let's just say thanks to our parents today one time more. And that is it. Enough for today, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. Subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed already to not miss out the new portion of the TikToks and the ballet content that I'm planning to post. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and always leave your opinion in the comments, please, please, please. And thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.